cat from the UK is getting a little extra attention for his rare feat. Before you adopt a cat, you better be ready for the time commitment. From cradle to the grave, it varies how long cats live, but many stick around to snuggle for nearly 20 years. Every once in a while, a feline that must be built of stronger stuff will blow past their silver hair years into extreme old age. One UK cat lady treated her cats like family. Through every phase of adult life, she could count on opening her front door to see her kitties waiting patiently for her. The thought of saying goodbye was too gut-wrenching, so it took her a while to notice that her fur pals were living way longer than the average. On Michelle Foster's 20th birthday, she gifted herself the best present she'd ever receive, a beautiful Maine Coon kitten. He was a looker, with vibrant blue eyes and a swirl of fluffy white fur, topped off with a shock of ginger hair. She'd heard about some kittens available for adoption at the perfect time. Having recently moved out of her parents' house and into her very first adult living space, Michelle was a ball of nerves about her wide-open future. A friend of her sister's invited Michelle to scope out her cat's newborn litter of kittens. The moment she set eyes on the pink-nosed beauty, she knew she'd found the exact right companion for the years that lay ahead. She named the handsome little guy Rubble. Years passed, and as Michelle's life shifted and transformed, she could take comfort in one constant: the long-haired cat that curled up in her lap whenever she needed him most. Together, Rubble and Michelle moved from the busy streets of London to quieter English suburbs. At one point, he was given a sister when she adopted another cat named Meg to keep him company. The little trio made a happy family. For Michelle, who never had kids, her cats were just as good as children. She spoiled them to pieces. Their well-being was a top priority, and regular vet's visits, combined with the steadfast nurturing, proved her two whiskered darlings to be the picture of health. Still, as her two kitties aged into their golden years, Michelle started to notice Rubble was a bit more special than your average house cat. They had ample time to prepare, but after 25 years, they said goodbye to Meg, which was a full and impressive life by cat standards. The average lifespan of an indoor cat is between 13 and 17 years. Given that Michelle adopted Rubble back in 1988, he blew that statistic away. In May of 2019, Rubble reached something very few cats have ever achieved: a 31st birthday. Converted into human years, Rubble is 137 years old. That's a lot of litter box changes. According to Michelle, her best friend of 3 decades isn't slowing down anytime soon. Apart from high blood pressure, Rubble still has some spring in his step. In honor of his 30th birthday milestone, Rubble's vet's office threw their most geriatric feline patient a low-key birthday party. It's not every day you turn 136 after all. To make this one stand out from the rest, they spoiled Rubble like an elderly king. To toast the birthday boy, they presented Rubble with a saucer of milk. When he'd drunk his full, he gobbled down as many dry treats as his old cat belly could handle. Hazy from a food and drink stupor, Rubble posed for pictures with his proud mama. It wasn't until November of 2019 that Rubble became the oldest living feline on the planet. That meant he spent more days lazing in the sun, scratching at the furniture and making pretend cookies in his favorite spot on the couch than any cat alive. Sitting at the top of the wisest cats alive list won't get to Rubble's head. That's partly because Michelle won't pursue the official song and dance attention of the Guinness Book of World Records stamp of officiality. It's true, Rubble isn't the only feline to make headlines for living beyond the standard 9 lives. There's a small group of elder cat peers that bless their owners by sticking around past age 30. Scooter was recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most senior cat on the planet after celebrating his 30th birthday. The fanfare was brief for Scooter and his mom Gail when another older kitty from across the pond raised an older paw. The Brits know how to keep a cat alive. Nutmeg the cat passed away after 31 happy years with owners Liz and Ian Finley, despite his perpetually grouchy expression. Guinness refused to acknowledge his extreme age due to a lack of proper age documentation. In South Wales, town councillor Bill Thomas was chuffed to learn his old gal, Lucy, was in the running for the world record. Many witnesses confirmed to have seen Lucy as a kitten in a local chip shop back in 1972. If there was significant proof to her age, Lucy would have nudged ahead of the others to seize the top spot. The memories of her kittenhood, coupled with doctors' opinions and Lucy's final day on Earth in 2011, suggested her final age as 39 years old. One feline stands alone, the redwood of cats, for her title of the oldest cat of all time, the incomparable Cream Puff. Her owner, Texan Jake Perry, fed her a diet of turkey bacon, eggs, broccoli, and asparagus, which fueled her to reach 38 years of age. It would seem like a weird dietary plan, but Cream Puff's brother, Grandpa, lived until the ripe old age of 34, so the dad was doing something right. Whatever longevity secrets these kitties have, they might work across species for these other animals that broke age barriers.